Hello and welcome to the last of these Tea Time at the Ritz with Tricia videos for this week. Again, like yesterday, you're all at the Ritz chatting away and having a beautiful tea, and I'm back in my salon, not my hairdressing salon at the moment, but my beauty salon. Because what I want to do in this video is just to talk to you a little bit about how colour on the face can brighten you up, very needed in this day and age, and also how to apply that colour successfully to an older face like mine. Thank you for the response that you gave to my video yesterday. I wasn't sure when I made it and watched it whether it looked a bit pathetic, really, because I really didn't cut very much off my hair, but I have since trimmed the other side, this side, and it's sitting quite nicely into my neck. I did the back bit as well, so you were kind enough to say that you'd enjoyed it, and all I'd say is err on the side of caution, and I think you'll be fine. The other thing is, fantastic news, exciting news. My wig is on its way. They told me this morning that it was about to be dispatched, so it's been a while coming, and it's actually a real hair wig, so I thought I'd try one of those. So I'll put that on when it comes and show you, and maybe I'll wear it from time to time if I feel my hair is looking a real mess. And the other thing that was nice last night was that there was more clapping for the NHS, which is fantastic. We don't seem to be losing our energy and enthusiasm for supporting all those people who are doing such a brilliant job. So on that note, let's carry on with the video for today. Now, what I've done is I have put on my base with a primer. I've got my eyebrows on, and I've done a little bit of definition at my eyes. So I've done that trick of the wedge brush and a darker eyeshadow, this one, which is Midnight Blue. So I've done the bare minimum, and actually with a few of the adjustments that I'm going to make, you would be definitely good to go out somewhere nice. I know you can't at the moment, but you are in the Ritz with all your friends, and I hope you're still doing that thing of self-care, of getting up and putting your face on so that you feel better. Now, the thing about older faces is that we tend to think that the problem with the aging face is all to do with the wrinkles, and it actually isn't. Most cosmetic interventions, things like Botox and fillers and all of that stuff, are designed to get rid of wrinkles. You know, facelifts and whatever is done to the face is designed to create smoothness and lack of, sagging, which has never attracted me. I mean, I've never wanted anything like that for my own face. I'd be terrified of somebody coming near my face with anything, an injection, an injectable or a scalpel. But that's my choice. I know it's not everybody's choice, but it's definitely my choice. Because I know that the real reason that faces look older has a lot to do with the loss of something called the luminance of contrast, which is a very complicated way of saying that older faces fade. Everything fades on an older face, so your skin has less tone in it. It tends to become paler and washed out. You know, that sort of faded, washed out looking that older women like me get. The other thing that happens is that the definition in all our features, if you think about a young face, the eyes are often quite well defined. You can really see the eye colour. They've often got gorgeous eyebrows, and their lips are quite pinky colour. They've got, if they're healthy glow in their cheeks. We lose all that as we get older because we're losing melanin in our skins and various other things that we're losing that creates this older face, this loss of contrast between our features, eyes, cheeks, lips, eyebrows, and the surrounding areas. And what is brilliant about makeup is that you can put all that definition and all that colour back, but you need to do so very carefully, because if you slap it on, you end up looking ridiculous. So what you're trying to do with an older face when you're putting on makeup is something quite subtle. Now, quite a lot of people that I've met over the last 6 years since I started Look Fabulous Forever, and these are women that come into the shop to find out what we're all about, who don't know anything about Look Fabulous Forever, they come in and they say, oh, I'm looking for a foundation. Invariably, they say that. So I say, okay. But then I look at them and I think, you know what, you've fallen into that trap that a lot of older women fall into, of thinking that less is more and that they've got to go for a no makeup look, which is kind of what you would describe what I've got on. You know, if you looked at my face, you'd probably think, oh, she hasn't got any makeup on, or she hasn't got much makeup on. In fact, I've got enough on to look a lot better than I did before I put it on. But my point is that I'm often itching with these women that come in, and they're obviously very, what I would say, unconfident about makeup, is I'm itching to put them a little bit of colour here and here and here. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you how my face literally brightens up and lightens up the minute that I put on some makeup. Now, I've worn a very neutral top. And again, colour when you're older, you know, if you wear beige and that porridge colour that I'm not very keen on, really neutral colours all the time, you think, oh, at my age, I shouldn't be wearing anything bright. Well, you know that I don't believe that at all. Anyway, I'm going to start with this scarf as my base for what I'm going to do to my face. You don't always have to match your face to your clothes, but sometimes it's quite nice to do that. And I just want to show you how the juxtaposition, if you like, of something like this lovely scarf. It's a Paul Smith silk scarf. It's absolutely gorgeous. Somebody gave it to me as a present. So I'm just going to put that around my neck like that. And you'll see that the colours in this scarf are absolutely amazing. So purples, those sort of mauvey pinks, and kind of like a lilac-y colour. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and they really suit me because I'm cool toned. So I'm going to pick up on some of these colours. I'll just take this off for a second, I'll put it on at the end. I'm going to pick up on some of these colours to show you how to get the whole thing working together, and a pair of earrings. So it's going to be a very simple makeup. I'm just going to use 3 products really. So I'm going to start with an eyeshadow, and I've chosen Bluebell. You can see just how perfect this Bluebell eyeshadow is with this scarf. I like Bluebell. If I wear quite a lot of navy, purple, those kind of colours. Pink, this is gorgeous if I'm wearing pink. So quite a lot of the colours that I wear will go with this. If you're warm toned and you want a nice sort of similar colour, a good go-to, this is lovely. This is a new one of ours. It's called Terracotta. It's the colour of French roof tiles or floor tiles, terracotta pot. It's a lovely colour. And a wash of this. All our colours are quite subtle. You know, when you put them on, they're not hard. They're soft. So put this in the same place that I'm going to put the Bluebell. And I've put the Midnight Blue along my lash line already. I've done that, as I said. My suggestion for a warm tone would be to do chocolate. So you put those two together. They'd be absolutely gorgeous. So let's get going with this. And I'm just going to put this onto my lid. That's all. So like that. This is one of those, really quick and easy jobs. I've already put on eye primer. That's that. And I've done that because it will help to hold the Bluebell in place until I go to bed. It's also covered up a bit of discoloration that I've now got on my eyelids, which is an aging thing as well. To get discoloured eyelids, it's not uncommon. So that's neutralised that discoloration, which means that the colour of the Bluebell that I'm putting on is truer. It's more pure. Okay, and a bit more on that one. So that's it. I've used this brush, which is our brush number 7. Perfect size for that. And then if you want to, just a bit of blending, just to make sure that you haven't got any sharp edges. There we go. So that's that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to put on some blusher. Blusher is, I think, essential, honestly. You know those Jane Austen heroines, and Mr. Darcy's riding by looking manly and gorgeous on his horse. They used to pinch their cheeks when a gorgeous man hove into view because they wanted to look all pink and pretty and healthy. And you can reproduce the Jane Austen heroine look very easily with a bit of blusher. Blusher makes you look healthier. It also makes your face light up, in my view. I love the moment I put blusher on a face. So where and how? Centre of the eye, find your cheekbone. There it is, that's my cheekbone. And I'm going to do a teardrop shape, and I'm going to hook it up level with my eye at the top there. So our blusher is a cream to powder formulation, which means that you can actually use it. You can put it on with a brush or with your fingers and then blend it with a brush. I quite like using the brush from Word Go. I'm using peach cream. I'm doing that because I'm showing it to you because I think peach cream actually suits everybody. If you're very cool tone like me, Rosy Glow is another colour that we sell, which is lovely, and I do wear Rosy Glow sometimes, but I'm showing you this because I think this is an everyday colour. And but if you're very wedded and you already buy our Rosy Glow and you love it, stick with it. Okay, so there you go. Again, look at how quickly I can do this. Just straight on there, make sure it's balanced, sweep it up. That's all you have to do. And that has instantly just given me this brightness to my face. And the last touch, very simple, is lipstick. Now I'm going to show you 5 cool tone lipsticks that we've got and 5 warm tone lipsticks, going from quite pale through to quite vibrant. I'm also in the email that we send you. I'm going to give a link to another video that I've done, which is called How Vibrant Dare You Go, where I actually try each of these lipsticks on in turn, and you can see the effect. In fact, this week I've been wearing a different lipstick every day. So let's start with the paler end of the scale. So this is Pink Pop, and this is our new one, Dusky Rose. Very, very pretty. If you like a soft, pretty, subtle pink, proper pink, Pink Pop, if you like something with a slightly more pigment in it, that one. If you really do like something quite subtle. Now I'm going to give you the same sort of colour tone range in terms of lightness, subtleness, with the warm tone. So this is tawny beige and this is rosewood. So you can see if you're warm toned, these are perfect. If you don't want anything too scary for the horses. The next 2 I'm going to show you are cool toned again. I'm actually going to put that one on, so I'm going to leave that there. That's Soft Plum. And this one is of course fuchsia. This is a gorgeous colour. I know some of you really love that, but fuchsia is a lovely vibrant pink. I think it's a brilliant summer colour. And finally, I'm sorry this is a bit manky, I can't get new ones out of the shop because it's shut. This is Cherry Red, a go-to for me practically every day, but some of you would keep that for parties, evenings, special occasions. And in the warm tone range, these are what I call mid colour. So that's Coral and that's Poppy, Coral and Poppy. So if you like the look of those. And this one is Hollywood Red. So we've also got Monroe Red, but if you want something that packs a punch, Cherry Red or Monroe Red or Hollywood if you're warm toned. I do hope that hasn't confused you. Anyway, all on the website, and as I said, I'm going to send out a video with this which will demonstrate these actually on me. But I'm afraid it's only the cool tone colours because I look truly terrible in warm toned lipsticks. They drain my face and make me look pretty ghastly. So now I'm going to put on the Soft Plum. I want you to watch how when I put the lipstick on, suddenly the eyeshadow makes sense. It just brings the eyeshadow in. As I said, it just makes your face make sense because you've got the colour here balanced by the colour here, all toning perfectly. And I've obviously put on the cheek colour. So on with the scarf. I'm getting ready to face my day. includes meeting all of you guys at the Ritz. Now I'm going to put on some tulali earrings. They're called Pebble Brights, and I've chosen the ones in blue. Aren't they gorgeous? I just love them. I love the way that they are bright. Such a good colour. Tulali, Toolally. They have some fantastic earrings. I'm going to do a video about earrings one day, about face shapes and earrings, how to choose earrings. So that I'm good to go now. I'm done. So I've restored colour and definition to my face, and in so doing, I've banished that lack of luminance of contrast. I've given my face back its luminance of contrast, which is what we associate with younger faces. There we go. So we're coming up for the weekend, second weekend for me of proper lockdown. My moods and feelings are changing a lot. I'm not so weepy anymore. I've got angrier. I'm getting cross about things, and I'm reminding myself of that change curve that I shared with you. I think it's just normal. I think it's what's a normal progress through this. I'm going back to the cinema on Saturday because the Curzon Home Cinema, its latest releases, you know, you're seeing a new film, a film that would be in the cinemas this weekend. So I'm going to watch something called The Perfect Candidate. It's a Saudi film made by a Saudi woman. She was the first Saudi woman to produce any kind of film in that country. And I think it looks really good. It's an interesting story about a woman in that society who decides to flout some of the conventions. So I think it'll be extremely good. I wish you as happy a weekend as you can possibly have, a relaxing weekend, and you know what, I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you again on Monday, and I shall miss you over the weekend, but I'm sure I'll catch up with you on the comments on the blog, which is about hair, and also in the comments that you're writing on the wonderful Tricia's Super Troopers page, which I'm absolutely loving. Bye bye, see you on Monday.